Hey, what's going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid, and this is Base Hang 113. I did hope to have a few special guests on here today, but this is a little bit earlier than normal because I have a gig in probably 2 hours. So this is gonna be short as well. So I appreciate everybody dropping in and saying what's up and stuff like that. Um, the base world has been a buzz from Sire dropping their stuff. Um, they're coming in very inexpensive for most of their gear, and it's kind of undercutting a lot of different companies that are trying to be in the same market. And the messed up thing is, at this level, you can't compete like they're doing it again. Like they did it whenever they first came out with their V7 first iteration and stuff like that. And they're doing it again. I've already put them on the channel multiple times because I am excited to get one or two or three of those bases that they have out there. Bases that interest me. If you watch this, you know it's gonna be the Z7. It's gonna be the I think it's the P10 and also the V10. The V10 in natural has me in a chokehold. It was originally the green version of it, but that natural with the red back on it, red bone, yeah. The Fodera situation, the single cut neck through sire situation, it's just an artist piece I'd love to have. And then who doesn't like a good music man jazz combination, you know? So that's the three different ways I'm into it. You know what I'm saying? So those three are the ones that I want. We'll see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's talking about at least $3,500 worth of gear in acquisition when I already have all this, right? So the ends are gonna have to justify the means, but we're there. You know what I'm talking about? As we have somebody that popped in just now, go ahead and bring him to the stage. He is a mainstay on the channel. He is the homie. Proper S. What's going on, baby?
Not much. I'm just getting over um, being on vacation and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things.
Okay. Where'd you
How
end
about
up
you?
going? Oh
Um,
man.
there's this coastal little town in New Jersey called Stone Harbor and
Okay.
Avalon. They basically, okay, so if you're looking at that, like, all right, are you familiar with where Cape May is?
I'm looking it up as we're talking.
Okay,
So
well, while you're doing that, I'm sure, like, as I'm talking, you can see what I'm talking about. So Cape May is like the very south tip of like that Jersey Shore area,
okay. Yeah, I
and
can
then
do it.
it runs into Wildwood,
All right.
and then
Yeah.
it's Avalon, and I think Stone Harbor, and eventually you keep going up the coast, you hit Atlantic City, but
Okay.
like the
All
spot
right.
in
So
between Cape May,
here we are.
yeah,
All right.
there's Cape
Cool.
May and
Yeah.
Wildwood. And I was in Avalon. I was in between Avalon and Stone Harbor. It's a little bit north.
Stone Harbor. Oh crap. Let's go back. Go back. You. All right. So Stone Harbor, Wildwood. You were in this area here.
Yeah, just a little bit more north.
A little bit more north. Okay.
Stone Harbor and Avalon. It's
There you
gorgeous.
go. Okay. Okay.
But
Cool.
like
Cool.
I was at this resort called Icona. It was really nice, but like they have like real estate out there that's just like
Uh
insane. I guess during COVID, these
huh.
vacation homes, like the housing market, I guess exploded.
Mm.
So what used to be like $1 million homes there are like 8, $9 million now.
Mm.
So it's outrageous, but it's gorgeous.
Oh. Okay.
It was refreshing
Cool.
too. I needed to refresh my batteries. You know,
You dig it. How long you out there?
I was out there for about a week.
That's that's a nice little recharge.
It was.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
was.
Yeah. I don't know what's the cuisine like out there. What's a
It's
Jersey? What's a Jersey thing? I don't know because
well,
like this is what I feel like. You stay somewhere in Pennsylvania, right? Like the southern east, southeast part of Pennsylvania, somewhere in there,
northeast PA.
northeast. Okay,
Yeah,
so in my head, you got Philly cheesesteaks that are just like around you, and then like you got pizza because New York is right there.
yeah.
So I feel like Italian food is top tier up there. Not saying that pizza and Philly cheesesteaks are Italian. It's just I feel like that pasta carb situation
Yeah,
is
it's
ideal there.
there's places that are awesome and there's places that aren't, you
Okay.
know.
So
But
let's just say like this because this will happen. We will meet. I will play bass with you. Uh yeah, you may not have known that, but that's definitely on the
I'm here
docket
for it.
for me.
I'm here for it.
Um Even if I got to rent some stuff and then bring it out and we all jam, it's yes. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
All right. Get Leah involved. It'd be freaking sweet. Um, Base house is the go.
You
Working out
heard
the
it here
details.
first, ladies and gentlemen.
Base house is a go. Working out the details. This is aside from base house. Yeah. So if you had to go like, okay, I'm there for 5 days. You know what I'm saying? And I'm around your area within a 50-mile radius. Where do I need to go in the Northeast to eat good if I'm trying to
Okay,
sample the area?
okay. This is a loaded question, and I'm sorry if I
Mm-hmm.
talk your ear off about it.
No, have
But
fun,
it
dude.
it, it
It's
comes
what the
back
base hang is.
it comes back to the I guess like regional cuisine that you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like Philly cheesesteak is like a staple of Philadelphia. The
Yeah.
more north you get, I would say like one of the biggest things around where I live is this thing called Old Forge style pizza. I don't like it. I don't know. Like I'm a Brooklyn style pizza guy. You know, like I think
Okay.
that's top
It,
notch.
explain what forge style pizza is. I feel
Okay,
like there's a cauldron and you put it inside a fire hole.
right. So you think that, right? Old Forge is a bordering like city. It's like 5 minutes from where I live.
Okay.
But like it's such a I don't know. Like if you really want to get into it, I guess like back in like early 1900s, it was harder to get mozzarella cheese for pizza.
Okay.
So the people back then would sub American cheese instead for mozzarella, and it turned into this thing that
Oh.
it's bad. No, I know it's just as bad as it sounds. I promise you. So what people do around here is they blend American cheese and mozzarella cheese together, and they put it on
Okay.
the pizza, and that's the old Ford style pizza,
Okay.
and
So
people
so
really like
so
that.
so okay. So you have two melty cheeses
Yes,
grooving together,
right.
which is basically like a shredded cheese type situation. You would get like a shredded blend type
Yeah,
deal. Or are we talking like craft single slices on the pizza? What are we talking?
that's another thing too, because if you go more out west in Pennsylvania, there's a city called Altoona, right? And they have their own style of pizza, which is basically what you just said. It's the shell of the
Craft
pizza,
singles?
the sauce, and
Yeah.
legit Kraft singles on top. If you don't believe me, anyone in chat, look up on Google Altoona style
Hey,
pizza. It's
hey,
foul. It's so
hey.
bad.
Okay. Okay, just hear me out. Hear me out, okay?
Yeah.
Hear me out. It has the it has I want to say this. Well, we here now. It has the skeletons of something nice,
Yeah.
but the cheese being on top to
Hmm.
encapsulate the pizza, absolutely not. But if you want to throw it under a layer of sauce, now you got a gooey situation going on. You can possibly get a cheese pull out of that. I can't, I don't I don't I don't know. Uh
Well, it's something I haven't liked for so long that I just
that you
hate
just
on it.
can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So
I get it. I don't eat tuna fish.
no.
I don't eat salmon.
I
and
think
it's some
seafood's delicious, but
I love
yeah,
seafood, but specifically tuna fish and salmon. It's the fishier of the fishes. Like
yes,
I don't like the exhale and it's fish happening. Like I don't like that. So freaking flounder, yeah. Tilapia, yeah.
tilapia's delicious.
Cod, yeah.
Hmm.
Mahi mahi. That's the line. Cause now it's bordering whiting fish and also fishy fish. And I can't do it. My wife, I can cook up a mean salmon. I'm dangerous. I can't get down with it. I don't know what it tastes like. I just know how I would want to season my
Right.
food, and I season it that way. So okay.
But
Well,
back to your
let's pick.
question, 50-mile radius, real quick.
Mm. Yes,
Um,
yes, yes, yes.
I'm a snob. I'll be straight up, big
Okay.
time. So like
All right.
franchises, I'm like franchise food is good. Like if there's nothing else open, but if you know there's
Yeah.
like a one-off restaurant or like a
Hole in the wall.
family-owned thing,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
the
that
way to
type of
go.
person too.
It's the way to
Yeah.
go, man. Honestly,
I'm
it's
that
the way
type
to
of
go.
person.
So I could
So
rattle off a list of restaurants that I think are
okay.
fantastic, but you would have no idea what they are.
It's fine. Somebody else would know, and then
Yeah.
I'm helping somebody else that's watching. So go for it.
Well, anyway, if you guys are near Pittston, Ricasa is fantastic. If you guys are near Dallas, Pennsylvania, the Beaumont is fantastic, right? Hold on. Go ahead.
Dallas and Beaumont are
Yeah.
cities in Texas.
Are they?
I need you to fully understand that. I was born and raised outside of Beaumont
Well,
in
I
Sour
know
Lake.
Dallas is. I didn't know Beaumont was.
Dallas, yes, Beaumont is Beaumont, Texas is right next to like it's like Beaumont, then Vidor, then Orange, and then Lake Charles on I-10. Just like so the fact that you said that it's in the same sentence for you is wild to me. But go ahead. Keep cooking.
I'm trying to think if there's any others. If anyone's familiar with Mount Airy Casino in the Poconos, they have an Italian restaurant in there called Bistecca. It's fantastic. But and for Carolina Big, like he pretty much called it too. Like there's a lot of barbecue joints up here too.
Barbecue.
Yeah, the
Up north?
barbecue.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like okay, let me bring this cat in and we can chop it up. Okay, what's happening?
Yo,
What's happening? Yeah.
Hello.
We barbecue up north. What the hell is that like? Like, is it? Because I don't know if you've ever been to Texas
I
or
have it, but
Oklahoma or
it's like one of those things where I've seen like Southern cooking,
yeah,
especially barbecue,
yeah.
and they just like they have. You have to look at things like here, like it's kind of, but not really like that. You know what I mean? Like it's like that.
suitable.
Like
It's
Barbecue
suitable.
adjacent.
You can
yeah, right. It's barbecue adjacent.
yeah.
That's what it is. Like people up
Okay.
here, like I would, they're probably in the same boat as me, where like they haven't really left the Northeast tri-state area.
So this is great to them.
So
They don't know.
they're probably
about
like this. Oh my god, this is fantastic! Like
This
they
is
never had anything like it.
Yeah.
They're stuck in their old little Dr. Doofenshmirtz area, the
Yeah.
tri-state area.
Doofenshmirtz. Evil Incorporated.
Exactly. See, you talk about barbecue. I think we talked about it on one of the hangs, but there's a place in my town nearest where I live, that has won multiple Grand National Championships for
Wait, where you
barbecue.
at? Where you at again?
Illinois. The city is Murphysboro, Murphysboro. It's on 17th
Okay.
Street. Oddly enough, called 17th Street Barbecue. It was easy. It's right there.
It's not that.
But-
It's not that odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did actually talk about it, and I looked it up
Mhm.
online. So, shoot. Okay, so Illinois. That's Chicago, Illinois.
No,
Okay,
that's the rest of the state. I'm in the part that isn't Chicago.
I get it. I have to get a mental picture of
It's up at
what the
the
hell
top.
I'm looking at.
It's
Yeah,
about this
so-
much of a state that's about this big.
I was always under the impression that Chicago was just like the entirety of Illinois.
Yeah,
So are most of the people in Chicago too.
yeah. Also,
If you
Detroit.
ask people from Chicago,
Michigan.
it's well, you leave Chicago, Then you go to the suburbs, and then you leave the suburbs, and there's corn. That's about what the state is, and
It's not really
it's not wrong.
inaccurate. It's not inaccurate.
You get a high aerial view of the state, and you just see city,
Mhm.
corn.
Yeah, so it would be a thing like I would like to, you know how they have those aerial view of the whole like United States, and they have like they illuminate the lights in each area.
Mm-hmm.
It
Or a
would just be
nighttime
one.
photo.
Yeah, it would just be one bulb.
Yeah.
That would be
And it's an
Chicago.
LED at that, because it's tiny compared to the rest of the state.
Yeah. So
Which is really
that's
funny because it's not even the capital of the state.
Mm.
The capital's in the middle of the state.
It really don't make sense because the same shit here, Dallas and Houston are competingly larger than Austin is, and Austin is the state capital of Texas.
Yep.
Like Houston is so big that you can drive an hour and a half across Houston and still be in Houston.
It's like Atlanta. Atlanta's only 3 hours away from Atlanta.
Yeah, like it's dumb like that. Depending on the time of day, it could either be 35 minutes or 2 hours and 45 minutes to get from one side to the other. And that's
with what you'd said, prop about. I thought Chicago was Illinois. Most of the time, if I talk to people who aren't from this area, and they go, "Where are you from?" "Oh, I'm about 2 hours east of St. Louis." Because then they get closer. They don't imagine a map of the United States. Okay, Illinois is that weird squiggly one in the middle. You're right. You're around.
I really did do that. I was like,
Yeah.
Okay, so where is Michigan and Ohio, and how does it fit in again? Wait, I know y'all. There's Missouri somewhere in here. Hold on. How do I?
Yeah.
I don't think about this map. Listen, I forgot Nebraska was even a goddamn state in my head. I forgot it. It was just a shadowy place that goes north, South Dakota, Oklahoma. Like I just erased the whole
I think they
thing
have
mentally.
the Chicago thing of there's Vegas. It's there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. No.
Like
and
I think
I'm horrible
drive time.
geographically as well.
I'm pretty sure drive time. I'm
So am I.
closer to Nashville, Tennessee than I am Chicago. I think it's 4 hours to Nashville and like 4.5 to Chicago.
Oh shit! Hold on now.
Illinois is long. There's a lot
Hold
there.
Hold on.
It's a lot of
Hold on.
corn.
They don't even have sweet tea up north. Wait. This. What prop?
Well, I'll say this. It goes back to what I said before. You know how things are kind of sort of close to what they want it to be?
Yeah.
Maybe
You
a
don't
little
have
bit.
sugary leaf water in Pennsylvania.
It is, but it's just like, I don't know. Do you guys know what Turkey Hill is by any chance? Turkey Hill? It's a chain of convenience store and gas stations up here, but they are like known for their like different flavored teas that they come out with. And that's the only sweet tea I could think of off the top of my head.
But okay, hold on. I'm not a sweet tea stan, right? I usually Arnold Palmer. If I have the opportunity, I'm gonna Arnold Palmer. Just in case you don't know what this is sweet tea mixed with lemonade.
Yes.
It sounds different. Phenomenally refreshing. I don't know.
You just can't imagine a menu that doesn't have it on there.
Yeah.
Like there's a section missing in your drink menu.
Yeah, like it should be there like Dr. Pepper everywhere. Like it should be there. Like what are we doing here?
We live in a society where some people don't have access to sweet tea. And see, I don't care for sweet tea.
Sweet tea is a sin of the South. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there are people putting stockades for it before.
Shout out
Yeah.
Carolina Big. As a matter of fact, shout out everyone in chat.
Yeah,
What's up, everybody?
We got 26 people in here.
We
Appreciate
do.
y'all
And also-
dropping through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, hold on now. hold on now, Carolina Big, where the hell you from? You know what I'm saying? Where the hell you from? We can share a beer, like we can split a 6-pack, homie. I like that. I like that with some lemon liqueur. What? What are we doing right now? That sounds like a great time.
I'd say sounds like what are we doing? Having a good time.
Yeah, man. Dirty Arnold Palmer. That's what you got to call it at that point. You know what I'm saying? You can't. That's not clean. You feel me?
Or is it a Long
Uh,
Island Arnold
yeah.
Palmer?
He Mad Jack. He's down. He's with it. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Uh, I think I got
Bully's
I
gonna start
tried.
taking notes for Base House. Okay, hold on now.
Yeah, man. Listen, I tried a twisted tea, half and half. Oh, oh, that's my new favorite drink. I turbocharged it. I added rum into it, but
It wasn't quite twisted enough.
nah, man. I supercharged shit up that thing. I was like, 2 shots. Yeah, let's go.
I imagine Bully's 2 shots as like the memes you see online. Add 3 ounces. There you go. 3 ounces. This drink will have a 4% alcohol solution. Bully just missed the decimal point by 1. It's okay.
We got a place we trying to get to, baby. I'm gonna get there first, though.
There you go. Everything in life's not a competition, but I'm gonna.
I hear what
anyway.
you said, but I just want to get to the finish line first. That's just me. Then I can just coast. Once I get there, I have no problem hitting the Mike's Hard Lemonade to maintain the altitude. You figure? You feel me? You know? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just glide on down.
You said Base House is a go.
Base House is a go.
Awesome.
The location is still in the air. I wanted to go to Colorado. The idea of the Virginia of Virginia actually popped off there, so or the Carolinas.
Oh, so not for NAM. I got you. Okay.
Nah.
I'm about to say, I'm sitting here thinking you're talking about for NAM. Like, we're gonna have a long drive to get to NAM on time.
This is Base House. Base House can happen any damn time at any time we want
for the sake of Base House.
Yeah, because yes. First off, I have no problem packing up my drum set just so we have drums there. I disassemble and pack up everything. Bring the cube. That's the drums. That's the kit. I throw some towels over it or whatever.
You mean that amp you got to do a review on? Bring the cube.
Listen, okay. Damn, I do need to edit that video. Shut up, Travis.
Tens of videos in the queue.
Dude, it is. They're literally. I got on a spree, and I was just cranking them out, and I got like 12 videos I need to edit and release. And
I threw up a second video, so you're welcome.
Oh, nice.
Just as dumb as the first one, so you're welcome.
Nice. Let's yeah, you
doubled the number of videos on the channel in a single day.
Hold on.
It's tens of seconds long.
The grind is real.
Yeah.
The grind is real.
Absolutely.
Did you change your channel name?
I changed it to what I have here, yeah.
Okay.
I thought there's no way that okayest bassist is available. There's no way. I typed it in. I was like, yeah, you can do that. Oh, it's mine. No, I told Dot, my wife. I told my wife after you put out your educational video on the numbers system, I said, I want to do the same thing. I'm just going to sit down and go, here's how you do it. Do it in one take. If there's any mistakes, too bad. And then just go, and that's how you do it. And then upload it and be like, this channel's not serious in any way, shape, or form, because neither am I.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I just got okay, Bully. I have 2 new subscribers. The notifications are going.
I just subscribed. I got
so did Mad Jack apparently.
Stupid. You have to be stupid. They're like, yes, hell yes.
Hey, okay. Weird Al said it himself. Dare to be stupid.
Yeah. Copy.
If Weird Al said it.
If y'all are here Go subscribe to this dude. There you go.
We'll double in
Let's
subscribers.
double his subscribers in one shot.
Let's do it.
We got 28 people here. He has 15 subscribers. Let's double it up. Hell yeah. Now, I also this video isn't gonna get monetized, and it's kind of don't want to do this. I don't.
Are you talking about putting mine up?
Yes, I was thinking about putting the sound on the video
Oh,
episode.
well, and the
yes,
great. Well, I mean, I thought about it. I told Dot, I was like, I thought about taking it and then speeding it up to like 8 times the speed, and then just being like, "This is my intro." But then I was like, "Nah, that's too much work."
How did you get it to do the Star Wars thing? Like, how did you get the
There's
words to do the Star
actually a
Wars thing?
website that does it for free. Like you just go on and type in anything that you want, and then it just does the crawl across the screen for you. But I did that. God, the first time you told me that I should put up videos, like months and months ago, and I went on there and they were like, "You can support us with a $1 donation, and you'll get your video in minutes. If you don't, you have to wait in queue until our system generates the video for you. Estimated wait." And it was like 2-3 months. I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then I got the email, "Your video's ready." I was like, "What video?" I clicked on it. We were out eating at Buffalo Wild Wings, and I click on it, and I was like, "Hey." So I saved it, did a quick bit of editing to snip out some of like the stuff that comes at the end of it, where it's like the, "Hey, this is our website, come to it and check it out." I was like, I'm never going to get monetized on this channel anyway. So here we
You'd be
go.
surprised. Some people like stupid stuff. You would be very much so
I
surprised.
mean, my wife likes me, so there's one person who fits that bill.
Yeah, we're here. We're here, aren't we? Or now we here today. See? Uh and thank you, wife, for taking him in, keeping him safe. Um you gotta protect those people, you know.
She's currently outside on TikTok right now.
Oh, she's doing that. She's doing the
She made
TikTok.
She made $1 the other day and continues to press the, "How many times have you been on with Bully? How much money have you made?" I
How
made
much money did she
$1.
make? How much money did she
Made
make
it
so far?
at one time she's made it. I think total she's less than $2, but
All
she
right,
made
Somebody-
$1 on one
somebody
video.
do a dono, and this money would go directly to him talking trash. Somebody do a dono right now, and then this
I
money would
almost
go
did on
directly.
yours, the one that the randomly live one. I almost threw money at you just to see what you'd say.
Oh, it's hilarious. Do not. What I need is for somebody to do a donation of like $5 to shut this woman up for 2 minutes. Then you could just come back and be like, boom. Listen, if it comes to me, I will directly send it to you.
Write me a check and mail it so I can take
Hell
it to the
yeah.
bank. YouTube money.
That might be my PayPal. YouTube money.
Don't worry, I got you.
New Venmo account. YouTube money at gmail.com.
Oh, wait,
Oh
never mind.
god. YouTube money. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I've got a question to the board.
This,
Hey, Bully.
this is a fantastic question. Go ahead.
Do you think because Fender is such a juggernaut of a brand that people miss out on their other good quality basses?
I think so.
Short answer, yes.
Yeah.
I think also you'll get the people who will just want the specific name on the headstock, and they'll go for the Fender, and they won't give Squire even the light of day. They'll look at it and they'll go, like that Squire Sonic that you have. Perfect example. How many people have looked at that Squire Sonic? Because it was what, like $200 or something like that when they were brand new. So how many people looked? How many people walked into a Guitar Center, went into a Sam Ash when they existed? How many people looked online at Sweetwater, whatever, and they're looking
Just
for
like,
a P bass, and they're like, $200, no, thank you.
A lot of
they
it's
swipe it away.
Brand loyalty, I think, is like, it's a silly concept, but people just like lean heavily into it. You know, I don't mind Fender. You know, I like Fender. I've had a few Fenders.
I like Fender. Like, they're a very solid brand. I can pretty much guarantee the same amount of quality across the board, pretty much. Like they're not freaking boutique. They're very much so cookie cutter, DR
But you
Horton
can
house
get the custom
bases.
order,
But yes, you also you can do that. But here's another thing that
and they're not
I
Gibson.
feel like, boy, I feel like other people do
There's
not
brand loyalty, and then there's the opposite, which is Gibson. Nobody
they do
wants you
not look
going.
at. So like Ernie Ball by Music Man, if you do not want to pay $2,500 for a bass, you can get the Sterling by Music Man Koa, the 25 Stingray or the 35 Stingray. It doesn't, like, they're the same quality of basses. You can strip off the headstock and you can just paste freaking Ernie Ball Music Man if you really care that much. But me playing them, the Koa version of what your hair looks good.
Well,
Look
thank you.
nice.
I
Not
did what I
you.
could.
Hush.
Oh, proper. Good job, prop. Look at this,
Prop.
everybody.
You
Beautiful.
know what? Come here. Face. Face. Just got his-
Excellent.
There you
There you go.
go. There you go.
I'm actually low key
Thanks.
jealous.
Excuse me.
All right, face. Bye.
As everyone on the screen has bald head.
Yeah.
Look at
I
this
mean,
person who has hair. They don't get sunburned near as easily as the rest of us do.
That's very true. Also, I can grow hair. I just don't. It's so
Well,
much easier to just shave
just
it.
rub it in. Why?
I mean, don't you listen. You can do what you need to do to make you happy. This is happiness for me.
I agree. Me too.
I sweat. So getting the ventilation to my scalp. Listen, I don't know what the hell I was doing having all that hair playing football. It was ridiculous. And then
It was
a
extra padding.
just a big afro stuffed under a helmet that I'm just basically instapotting my freaking brain. Just
It was insulation. It's fine.
no, it was not fine. I cut it off, and this is the coldest my head has ever been. Never turn back. I don't listen. I can grow hair. I'm good, but I'm fine with the baldy. I got a whole bunch of shavers. I need to go ahead and get a freaking shaver subscription.
I imagine now that in Bully's bathroom there's a rack full of different kinds of shavers like the bases behind.
And you ain't wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Bully the Kid, next video on the channel, shaver collection reveal.
Shave hang.
This is the one. This is the one.
Shave hang.
Shave hang.
Shave hang. You mother.
This is
shave hang.
Shave hang.
Oh.
I'll break out my Remington right now.
Oh, listen, I got a Phillips
I'll break out
Norelco
natural genetics. Take
man.
that.
Look,
you guys got to put in all this work.
I do. My arms hurt when I'm done. I'm like,
God did mine for me. The Lord Himself did the work on my behalf.
It's like you know what? You're done.
It's like I tell people during when I'm doing orientations, if I have somebody who says something about like their hair being in the way, I go, "Hey, God made some people beautiful and other people He gave hair, but it's okay."
Pause.
I mean, you do what you got to do with what you got. You know.
I think on the Fender thing, on that topic again, I think it's also not just I mean, you will have the brand loyalty for sure. And again, some of them will see, okay, Fender makes the same thing as Squire. I think those big names are also, like, not just Fender, but Fender being the best example of it. I think they also kind of take away from those brands people might not know.
Absolutely.
I mean, look at Harley Benton. How many people would know who Harley Benton even was in the US if it weren't for like Lob, Bully, all those channels that are like, hey, look at this thing that I got for $200. By the way, I bought 3 different ones for $150 a piece because the shipping was still $80.
But
and then with with a couple bucks of mods, here you go, and it stands up to my Fender American Pro, or it
And you
stands
don't
up
and
to
you
my
don't
was
have
just going
to
to say
Tex-Mex.
that.
you don't
but,
have
like,
to really do the mods if you're gonna keep it completely funky.
Yeah.
They come standard really nice out the gate.
Well, I'm talking about just the bass, like the
Yeah,
tuners, so that you
I do
don't
the
have
mods
an
for the
anchor on the end.
content. I do the mods for the content. Like the bass sounds good exactly how it is, but me working with different brands, that's the only reason why I modify basses, so I can try different stuff out, create content. But these basses coming out of the box, especially the P basses,
Yes.
I've had 3 freaking stellar. I'm talking at least the Squire Sonic quality, and that's like the Squire Sonic series is like up here. The only thing that has more mid-range meat is the first bass that I have. It has so much mid-range that I kind of can't use it effectively. I guess that's
Now,
what I'm gonna call it.
and then what was that Fiesta Red that like everybody in the Bullyverse had? It was I think it was what was a Squire anniversary or something, that Fiesta Red
Mhm.
that everybody seemed to have, that
Mhm.
Sono even said he thought was better than the Sonics, and you were questioning him on it. Like, really?
I don't know
Really?
because you really listen. That's the bass that's in my media room. Like that's my bass. If I'm gonna
Yeah,
like
you moved
practice,
it on your live.
yeah, that's the bass that's there. Like I don't need anything else. It's gonna give me that mid rank, like that midline for whatever music I'm playing. It's gonna give me that juice. So I don't. If I'm
Yeah.
practicing on
And
a
I think
song,
that's the biggest takeaway on instruments in the last 10 years, is that we've come to the point where CNC machining is pretty well fantastic across the board, and you have a company who can literally make an order from a generic factory, say, hey, I'm going to paint it, I'm going to equip it with my electronics, and here we go. And now you can have a company that can sell basically clone of a Fender P bass. They can sell it for $150, and it can actually be decent. It's not, early 2000s or before, where it was like, oh, this thing doesn't cost $300-400, so I'm going to have it. It's going to have problems, but I can learn on it. And then if I want something good, I'm going to have to spend X amount or more. Now it's like, you can get, like you've said before, you go and you've done gigs with a Glary, and it's like, okay, so I think Lobster had a video at one point where someone had sent in like a comment or something, and it was, what would you do for this bass or something? And Lob was like, for the amount that this bass costs, if I was going to be in a place for more than a week, I would order a Harley Benton and have it delivered from Germany to me at my hotel room, and then play the Harley Benton before I would go buy this one at a music shop down the street.
Mhm.
It's like, and that's a quite possibility now. I mean, that 5-string that you have, similar to the 4-string that I have, when those were available, I think the 4-string was like $189. I think that 5-string was $219. You factor even
Which one?
$80 in shipping. That one.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I think those were like
Ooh.
I think the 4-strings were just under 2, and I think that one was just over. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
But and that's the thing.
I
Like,
don't
with
know. This
shipping, you could
Lobster
get
gave me
that
this
for
one. Lobster gave me
Yeah.
this from babysitting them. So I don't know how much it costs.
I'm pretty sure that one when it came out was like maybe 200, I think, a little over 200.
Could it be?
I think it was
It
like
could be.
209, 219, somewhere in there.
But
It's
even
freaking
like
solid though.
the more you look into like the whole like Fender thing and like how it's like a juggernaut, like even Harley Benton, it's mostly known for like, Fender clones. Mostly. I didn't say not like all of them. Like the one you just pulled out, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure is an Aria clone.
Yeah. Or it could
Yep.
be a Fender Player Plus type of deal with a different
Right.
pickguard. So yeah.
But like
Because that
even
that one Bully's holding, they had that like bleach white finish that was the
Yes.
exact copy. That's why they stopped making it. I think they got a cease and desist because it was too close. Because the only difference on it was like the headstock. Even the pick
Mhm.
guard was exactly the same.
yeah.
This is tasty though.
But then there's a
Tasty.
whole
Oh yeah.
there's a whole slew of all these other instruments that people wouldn't know about, because for the most part, I think people would just look at jazz or precision basses, but there's countless other models from all these different brands that are just a little bit different than what, precision or jazz basses.
Yeah,
I like I like basses, like I like active basses. That's my thing. I love them.
I also like
I
active
know.
basses.
I know. How's that treating you,
I
by
like
the way?
active basses that have a switch that you can go into passive, and then you
Of
don't
course
have to
you do.
turn any knobs.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes sense for you. That's fine. How is this working for me? How
do you like it?
Is the question. I am a large person, so short scale isn't normally the thing that I grab first.
Okay.
But it's lighter, and it doesn't dive.
Is the string spacing manageable?
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Okay.
This is probably like 18 millimeter. Like you can visibly see it, and it looks similar to a 4-string bass. I don't know how they did it. And this is the offbeat bass, by the way. Video is coming next week on this. I'm gonna record
You
it tomorrow
released
morning.
the part 1 of the unboxing, I believe.
Yeah. So I gotta record. I have to record the second part where I actually like play it and run it through its paces. So I have this video that I'm gonna do Monday, and then I have the Harley Benton that I'm also gonna do Monday. Edit those up and place them in the cube behind the freaking cube, so you can get out my face. And yeah, there are a few. You will laugh. Okay.
No, that's my normal one. I had students who would get very concerned if I started chuckling. Also, prop. Take a look at, let me find it again. I saw a bass that I wanted your opinion on. It's by Cort. It is the A5 Plus SCMS. It's a single cut. No, oh, I thought you were talking to me. It's a single cut, kind of like the F10.
Yes.
But it has multi-scale.
Let's see it. Let's take a gander at it, shall we?
Well, I'm on an iPad, so I can't do that. But
why?
Well, you know what you could do? I think you could link in the
iPad doesn't have the like screen
sharing thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't have that. I pull it up on my phone and show it to the camera, and you can see it in awesome quality.
Okay, well, I will say this: people sleep on Cort a lot.
Yeah, they're doing that great right there.
And I would imagine like the back of it is all types of different funky colors and stuff.
Let them cook. Hold up. We're gonna let them
No,
cook.
it's just the 5. It's just the 5 for the 5-piece neck.
Right, but is the back like black and like purple heart and stuff like that?
No, it's
not string through.
No, it's not, because it's with it being multi-scale. It has the individual bridge pieces. No, like the back's nothing. Well, now I turn it, it decides to move everything around and not listen to what I want. The back is just kind of
it's beautiful. Okay. It's beautiful. And I would say this
exactly.
Cort is another brand that people sleep on. It just is what it is.
Even though they make everything.
Even though they make everything.
I've seen the people who have done that with like electrical tools, like power tools and stuff, where they're like, okay, y'all do realize that DeWalt is owned by Stanley Craftsman. Like, yeah, your Black & Decker and DeWalt are probably made in the same place, but one is a higher spec. But I would love to see that with Cort, because I'd bet between like 2 or 3 companies, they're probably making everything between Indonesia, China, all of that. I would love to see.
Hold on.
They're very clean sounding.
Hold on. I gotta do this. What? A lot of newer Corts are coming with mark bass preamps. It's one of the best preamps I've tried. I don't like their amps. So
what I like about them is
no, you don't have one. You don't have one.
Not one of the high end ones. I haven't messed with this in a while because I have to get the truss rod fixed or something. It's just the string spacing I don't like. It's difficult for me to play anything slap on it, but that's a me problem. I'm sure somebody else.
What is it, like a 16?
I have no idea. It's just very tight. It's very tight.
That's
And
nothing on the A5. Like, I don't know what
almost-
it is, and they don't say.
It almost feels like a short scale, almost. But it's super clean. This is like the last of like their, I guess, like entry level basses. This is like in the same price range as like a sub.
Okay,
Like
so
five.
you're talking $400, $500.
So like just well, three.
Oh,
Three.
okay. That's
So
not bad.
350, something like that. But like that's where like I understand why people wouldn't like know about this, because the sub is like so much more accessible. You know, it's easier to find. This took me 2 years to find, too, and I
You
wanted
also
it because
have people notice the Stingray. It's a thing. Like, oh, I've seen someone playing that before.
Yeah, you have certain company stands that they just like them just based on, like Rickenbacker. Nobody really gets down on the Rick anymore. Nobody.
Unless you're Floof.
how much your floof.
No, he don't either. He sold his.
Well,
He did.
he's on his video that he just released. He was talking about how he wants to get one back because it would be perfect in the band that he's in right now. So
I don't see. I think
Lemmy
he's going to get
Kilmister
I think
might
he's going to get a
disagree.
Chickenbacher before he gets a Rick.
or get the Jackenbacher.
Either way, same thing. That's just my personal
I'd say
opinion.
Lemmy Kilmister's gone,
only thing that's
so
going
you
to
can't
stop
argue about Rick's.
him from doing it is the headstock on the Jackson Rickenbacker. Like he aesthetically hates it. I know he does. I never talked to him about it, but yeah, it's a shark tooth type of foolishness.
I'm glad he's not going to sell anything anymore. That like I feel like I'm trying to like talk to a younger me, because I used to sell stuff all the time, and it would kill me afterwards that I even got rid of stuff. And then he's just, oh, I traded this and I got rid of this and this, and it kills me on the inside, because I can't be the only one that like let like some of them that, like get away, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that pain, you know.
Yeah,
Sucks.
we all have we all have a story where it's like, dang, if I would have known that I would miss it now, I wouldn't have gave it up. And the number one bass that I can, well, number one and number two, same leg, is the Ibanez 506 mahogany joint I had that I only put elixirs on. That's one. 6-string bass, mahogany, all the way through and through, light, nose diving, but I played sitting down at the time, so it was all good. The second one is the Talman 310, that sparkle green joint that I did the funk video on.
That was a real nice one.
Yeah,
that was a real nice one.
Solid. It was my funk workhorse, but that sire came out, and I got to get it, and I ain't never looked back. Like, it was the bass that I traded that one in for is actually right here. I didn't look back. Like,
is that
it was so good that I didn't
M3?
want to do nothing to it.
Well, see, like I messed with my M7 a little bit, and just the amount of like the tones are endless on that thing. I was messing with the other night.
This at the gig I got.
You should. I shut the I shut the bridge pickup off, and I turned back the treble all the way, and I put the neck pickup in single coil. Like, if you had your eyes closed, it sounds like straight P bass.
Okay.
And then there's there's like 10,000 other basses you can make it sound like, but I just like the tonal versatility on that. That's the stuff I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like having the ability to change all of those settings. I just want a thing that makes noise. I'm not anywhere near qualified to be changing and turning knobs.
Shut up, dude.
Yes, you can.
You could.
Some of them are tricky, though.
I didn't say I can't. I didn't say I can't. I said I'm not qualified. It's like getting
That's part of
someone
the
to
fun,
put them
though.
on a forklift.
That's part of the fun. When you get something that's got all the bells and whistles, you got to look up a manual to see what does what, and then you just go from there.
Why are there 14 knobs? What
Because
do you
yes.
do?
Because yes. Because yes.
Because yes. What the fuck?
It's just it's just like on an amp. I just need it to have. I need a passive bass and a passive amp. I just need a volume and a tone on each one.
Right. But why not have that, but also have the ability to just flip a couple switches and then go somewhere else with it, you know?
Yeah, what he's doing is he's just like, I just want to go Super Saiyan. But there's also Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah, and then 3, and then 4.
4, and then whatever the hell
And
they're
then
at
the
now.
monkey one, and then
Yep.
with pink hair
Yeah.
and with blue hair.
Yep.
I want
I don't have enough time to stand in one place and scream for 4 hours. So
I want all
can
the
get
Super
stronger.
Saiyan
No,
modes.
that
I want to be able to go as far as I can.
I heard you.
Right.
You're stupid.
I
I heard you. You're dumb. Go ahead. You want all the Super
like-
Saiyan modes.
It's like the memes of the last time on Dragon Ball Z. Ah! Next time on Dragon. Ah! Yes. This is why the Frieza saga takes 126 episodes. Yeah, exactly.
Everybody help me.
When in doubt, try to start the wave with everybody around.
Oh man. Okay. So somebody wanted to make fun of me. Yes, I did have hair. This is what it looks like. Let me do this. Boom, 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 boom. And
Shannon's got a question for you in there,
Boom.
Prop.
oh, my wife's calling me. Decline.
That's not Afro.
That it's not. I don't have it. I don't have it.
That's
There's
not
braids.
Afro either.
It's not. I don't have that
the
Afro
thing
picture.
you said is the thing that we don't get to see.
Listen, I can't. I don't have it. Well, do I have it? I don't think I do have it. Hold up.
Now someone just needs to take a screenshot of Bully looking at the camera and then pull up that old Woolly Willy thing and just draw the Afro over his head. There's people watching who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. They're Googling it right now to figure out what is a Woolly Willy game.
What is a Woolly Willy? Let's
Game.
see.
Throw in the word game or people might be Googling the wrong thing, Bully.
Listen, I'm not
But
responsible for your Google searches.
Shannon's got a question. Yeah.
Okay. what
Whether
do
you
got?
need to
Shannon
delete
has-
your browsing history is none of Bully's concern.
Proper. When you shop for a bass, is there a string spacing you look for? Do you have to play a bass to know if it's right for you? Or is there some you can buy without getting your hands on? All right. So this is kind of a loaded question. Kind of. I hope I don't know. I hope I answer it like sufficiently.
Mhm.
So here's the thing. What I'm after is very particular for what I like. Okay. I am like hunting down like the best slap tones I can like come across. And
That smirk, Bully.
well,
The
hold on.
best slap tone.
Listen, my thing is just pay attention to what other people say and really take like, you know, if you're unsure of something, listen to stuff, you know, listen to demos. There's plenty of stuff out there. There's demos of basses from 30 years ago, you know? So do research. Absolutely. I'm after like, I don't know. It started with the Cirrus. That sounds amazing. So Yamaha does a really amazing bass. The TRB P5.
Yep.
And then there is a Tobias. Anything pre-Gibson Tobias is really good. And then MTD is really good also. String spacing is not really like I don't care. It could be a runway and I'll play it. It just got to sound
so
good.
what are we talking about here? Like, okay, so let's put it in actual scope. So we're talking about the spacing that's on an Ibanez 505.
That's a little narrow.
Okay,
It's a little
that's
narrow,
16. That's 16 millimeter,
but I would get one of those.
but it's 16 millimeter, so that's
Right.
too narrow. All right,
Yeah.
now let's talk about MTD Kingston Super 5.
Well, I never played one of those, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, let's talk about
An Ibanez EHB.
I like the string
Ibanez
spacing on the
EHB is
wider
17.
side.
I think that's
I
17.
think it's 18.
Is it?
Pretty
He
sure.
would know. He's the expert.
Yeah, he has like 7 of them.
Well, I have 3.
Yeah.
When you guys were talking about the one that got away, I took that 6-string, the exact same model like Bully had.
I prefer.
He didn't keep, and I went back to the music shop and I was like, "Have you sold that 6-string?" They go, "No, someone's interested. Tell them no," and I took it home.
Okay. So Ibanez EHB 1005 MS has 18 millimeter of string spacing. The Ibanez
knew a thing.
1506 MS has 17. But the
The one
saddles
that you
can be
played.
adjusted. Huh?
Said that's the one that you had, that 6-string.
So that's not a deal breaker,
fine.
but I have a
And
tendency to play very I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm a little. My slap technique is a little ringy. I have a habit of hitting strings I don't want to, so that's why I prefer a wider string
Yeah.
spacing.
The cool
That's the
thing
only
on
reason.
the EHBs too, their saddles can be adjusted and you can widen it. I think it's up to 1.5 millimeters.
Yeah. That's what it says. The EHB 1506 MS has a 17 millimeter, has 17 millimeters of string spacing, but the saddles can be adjusted by up to 1.5 millimeters. So,
But you got to
can get-
take that into account. It's not going to give you an actual 18.5 because you're going to have to do it between all the strings.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you're going to have 2 strings way apart from the others, and then the rest still close.
But yeah, the idea is cool. The idea itself.
I mean, that's
If I
the
had my-
beauty of those
if I had a
individual bridge
choice-
pieces.
If I had a choice, I gotta go back to this. My signature bases are based off of, no pun intended, the Sire P7. My signature, like Goldie and Mabel, they're both based, no pun intended, off of the Sire P7. So I was like, I love how this works. Love how this plays. I love how this feels. Can you give me all the specs I want and then have it feel this way? So he created it with the template of the Sire P7. So if you play my bass, it's gonna feel like a Sire P7 because I was like, this is all I need in life. This is, yeah. If I don't have any other basses and I just have these 3, that's it. I'm cool.
What's the spacing on it?
Huh?
What's the spacing string?
I think it's an 18. I don't know though. Hold on, let me check. Sire P7 string spacing. I think they put I think the person that made my stuff put a different bridge on it. So it may not be what the P7 was, but it's closer to 17. I would say it'd be a 17 or 18. I think it's 18 on these bases because it's wider.
And then the MTD you were talking about, what's it, like a 19?
It's 18, 19. Yeah. 19
See,
is a little wide. 19 is a little wide. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and that's the other thing, like that 6-string EHB, that having the 17 millimeter spacing, but you have that extra 6th string, the neck is so wide that it's somewhat uncomfortable at points, especially for how thin Ibanez make those necks. I can't imagine like at 19 millimeter spacing. Now, granted, of course, the nut has its own spacing, but
Crazy thing
if
is,
it's
it is 19 millimeters. I'm looking at it now.
but
Crazy.
I can't that's a wide neck for a 5-string.
Yeah.
Some of them are. Some of them
Yeah.
are.
But also, I have no problem playing a 6-string bass. So if it feels the same in my hands, long
You
as
have no problem reaching from the 1st to the 18th fret with your hand spread. So, I
Yeah.
mean, talking about you stretching across a foot wide neck. My
Yes.
name Bully the Kid. I'm playing a 9-string bass. Look at this. I can reach all of the strings.
You're not
I
wrong.
can reach
Like,
13 octaves without moving my wrist. Someone said, play that funky music, white boy, and I played the song. I hated you so much when you did that.
I didn't
sat
know.
down.
I didn't know
I
that I
sat
knew
down
it.
for an hour to learn that song, had it down. I played it, said it as a joke, and you go, huh, I've never played. Boom, boom, hey, there you go. I know how to play it.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to be sorry. Well, you should be, but you don't need to be. This is why I say the things that I do about I'm not good. I sit for an hour and learn how to play a song by reading the official sheet music and stuff, figure it out, get it put together. Hey, I can almost play this all right. Bully. Boom, boom, ba-da-da-doo-doo, da, da, doo-da-da-doo-doo-doo. Oh, hey, that's how it goes. Asshole.
Sorry. Didn't know
Prop
that.
pick up the bass. You could probably play it too. Just go, Gray.
What? Play that funky music, white boy?
Yeah.
I probably could.
Hey man, that's
I never
I've heard it.
sat down and learned that song before, but
I don't have to. There's no call
Yeah,
in my life. There's no call
exactly.
for it. I'm not a
Exactly.
white boy.
I figured what's it
Yeah.
called out just by listening to it.
I like the implication. I don't have to sit down and learn it. I'm not a white boy. Oh,
What is it?
okay.
Come Down by Anderson .Paak.
Yeah, come down.
I learned that by ear and
Yeah,
then forgot it.
same thing. Almost the same thing. If it wasn't for me playing it by repetition,
Mm-hmm.
I would have lost it. So, yeah, there's that.
But if you learn a song by ear, then it means you'll be able to relearn it by ear. You won't have to like sit down and read. That's what I mean. I tell people I play instruments. I am not a musician. I can play in time. I can play the right notes, but there is not any musical talent. I can't sit down and improv. I can't listen to a song. I can figure out a song note for note if I have to sit there by myself and play it, but it might not be in the right key, and then I got to figure out what key it's actually in, which is why if I try to
but for a bass, the hand positions are the same.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, I might sit down and learn a song, teach myself a song, but then if
Yeah.
I find out it's in a different key, my brain's not gonna, because if I'm playing an open string, my brain's gonna be like, oh crap, now we gotta move again and play that. That's why if I try to learn a song and I pull it up and it's in anything but standard, it's like, oh, this song is to be played in E flat. Well, not learning that song now. I'm going to learn it a half step too high. Or I grab a 5-string and I go, okay, every open string is 4 on the fret before, string before.
Oh my god.
Good.
Is it really that? Well, I guess so. If this is your life, all right, cool. I was about to say, is it really that hard?
You
That's
see,
what I was about to say.
you see this right here, this name. Okay, I am okay. You got a band that doesn't have a bass player or a rhythm guitarist, I can do that too. But
That's
like
funny.
you got a band, you need someone to play root notes for you, or if it's a country western song, you need to go boom, 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 boom. I can do that for you. You give me a master sheet, tells me what the note is in that section. I don't have to have heard the song before. One practice, I'll be fine. You want anything else played? You better give me a week for each song for me to memorize it, because that's the only way it's happening.
I try
I
all
have-
my stuff.
Yeah,
don't
no,
even play
I
that
can't-
game no more.
No, I can play if it's like a master sheet. If it's here's the lyrics, here's the chord above it, I can play to that. Otherwise, I can't play sight. There's no freaking chance. I just have to memorize an entire song and then play it from memory.
That's wild.
And then we got you who just walks in and goes, okay. Do do
Don't-
do 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 do
Don't
do 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 do.
don't do that. It's not my intention.
It's not your intention. That's
Like,
good, because
it
if
was
you were
request-
looking, if I play that funky music and you go, I've never heard this song before, but I bet I can figure it out. Yeah, there I would have actually said, okay, asshole. But I just thought it instead because I was like, this is effortless and I hate you. And also, I love you because this is crap.
This sounds good.
Well, we can't hear any of it, but
Sorry.
just sitting there playing. Boy, this sounds good. Hey,
Sounds great.
That's the best way I play. Solo. So
Is it
low
loud?
that you can't hear me. You're not in. I'm not hearing you anyway.
Well, that's
I don't hear
different.
Prop playing either, but he's muted. So
Yeah. Prop is notorious for like being
Props
really
over there.
sneaky.
Props over there, probably being nasty. Gonna make your nasty face. I made that face the other day. It was not because of anything that was pleasantly nasty. It was something that I saw at work, and I turned around and I realized I was making the same face you do when Prop plays awesome. You go.
Yeah.
When you work with the public, there are things that you see that you just can't hold your face still about.
Yeah, there's a few licks that he did. He does it regularly. He's just like, this is just normal. It's fine. And I'm just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what? What? Do y'all hear it?
Yes, sir.
This sounds great, man. That's passive.
That's you. That's you when Prop starts getting funky.
Yeah, pretty much. Why you do? Yeah, man.
This is why people like me around. I'll make connections so we remember stuff later. Damn. That B is coming through. So where's what you had talked about with the drums or whatever you were wanting to do tonight? Or did you change your mind on it?
So, no, I'm gonna do that when I come back from this gig. I'm going to post a track that's probably like 3 minutes long, and it's basically gonna be me playing a song that I want whoever to grab and throw a bass line on, and I'm gonna do a compilation of people that submit their video. You just have to tag me in the video or tag me in the description so it gives me a notification that you made the video, and I'll do a compilation of this is the funk that people put on my drum.
And I take it you're not going to say what the song is. You're just going to play something.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
I was hoping you were going to say what song so I could look up the chords.
Nope. Sure not going to do it. This is your improv time, baby. This is how you work on it. Yeah. This is where we at. This is where we at. So, you know, sometimes you got to be thrust into the fire. There you go. So
it's like a non-dual version of what Davey used to do all the time. Would play something and say, "Hey, do a bass battle," but you're just going, "Hey, be the bassist."
Yeah, pretty much. And I think I might do it every week, and then just post it like Sunday evening or maybe Wednesday. I haven't decided on the day. Just do it. And then
do you have a typical upload schedule?
No. It's whenever the hell I feel like. Usually I do like
I just wondered because if it was something like you're always doing bass hang on Sunday, if you released the
I need to.
Hey, play with me on Monday, and then if you have a different day that you're going to drop one of your tens of videos you have in queue, then you could have because I know the algorithm prefers if people be predictable.
Yeah. So I do.
Maybe I should put tens of bassists. That can be the.
I need to. I need to actually get it on a schedule to be
that
like,
holiday
okay,
was
so
just last week or two.
This bass hanging Sunday, and then I upload some on Tuesday, and then I upload some on Friday. I feel like that's a pretty easy type of shit to get to. You know, I edit on Mondays, I edit on Wednesdays, and then post, and then drop in and say what's up on Sundays. So That may be the actual thing that I do. But one of those videos is gonna be me doing this groove because it takes no time for me to just like cover a song and then remove the song and just have the drum groove and see what the hell y'all come up with. So that may be
Let's
a
say
thing I do.
Shannon sent me a thing earlier. There's a channel, Scott's Bass Lessons, and he does, I guess, a series where he gets like famous bassists and then gets a song that they've never heard before and
Mm,
removes the bass line and then has them put one
put a
into
bass
it.
line to it. Yeah,
So it's kind of like that, except you're not going to get demonetized for taking actual music.
that's why I'm removing the song from the drums. So yeah,
And then you could just put a compilation of what you like that gets sent in. If everyone give you the permission to copy it.
yeah, yeah. And I just construct
Bass
the video
assassin.
and then just yeah, he's the bass assassin. He's a
You
ninja.
put
He's a
two
bass
basses
ninja.
in it, he could be the bass basin.
Oh.
Bass assassin.
The
Base
bass assassin.
assassin.
Bass ass.
Bass
You just
basassin.
you just got bass assassinated. Sorry, it's corny.
I need
like
some
it.
fresh air.
Then you gotta do the snap if you got all that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All the
Yes,
sass
queen.
that's in there.
Yes, queen. Yes. Anyway, I need to let y'all go because I got to get to this gig. So I will. I'm gonna record at the gig, and we'll see how this thing goes. You know what I'm saying? This is Zydeco. It's a little bit different. Some Louisiana music and stuff. So I'll pull up to this thing. I don't know what to expect. And I'll actually upload something, or maybe I'll go live from the venue and chop it up with y'all. But that's what's going to be happening. And appreciate y'all watching. Thank you to Proper. Thank you to Travis for being here. Um, yeah, I've chosen my bass.
Oh
Or
gosh.
Proper has helped me choose
I
the bass.
I gave a symbol and by golly something happened. I gave thumbs up and it there we go.
What the hell?
I just
Mine
keep
to do it.
accidentally finding all of these Easter eggs in
I
there.
want mine to do that.
It doesn't do it. Mine's a
I'll
camera.
slap for the outro. Can I slap for the outro?
Have fun. Have fun. You got it. It's all you.
Kinda, sort of.
Nah, man, you got it. You got it, baby. Listen, this is all you, homie. All right.
I can't do it. Why? I can't play the way I want to.
All right. So thank y'all for watching. But
Sorry.
you get to do, but you do stuff like that, and I'm like, whatever. Till next time, or till the middle of this gig in the next hour or so. Y'all be easy, and I might go live. I might go live and just record it or whatever. So y'all keep your eyes open for that. Actually, that might be easier than me just actually recording the video. You know what I'm saying? Just go live and just have it. So, but Travis, quit being weird. Till next time, I've been Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. This is Prop. This is Trav. Catch y'all in the next one. Oh, I like that. I like that.